outset here. Hey guys, hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm glad I took those pain reliever tablets, man. My tooth's been killing me. Nonetheless, though, we're here. It's a long intro, I know, so I apologize for that if anyone didn't like it. I've also noticed how I always leave this radar on velocity before I end the stream, which is crazy. I've at least noticed it like the last several times. Alrighty, I guess we'll go ahead and take a look at things. Starting out, and then we'll kind of talk about what the situation is here. Because really, I kind of was caught off guard by this, if I'm being honest. Okay, only a few severe thunderstorm warnings, 170-mile-per-hour attack toward Texas. What's new? But the situation as a whole kind of goes like this. Apparently, things really ramped up over here towards Chicago today as far as the severe setup. Both the thermodynamic setup and the kinematic setup really ramped up here, especially with the low-level jet being at 40 knots now. So we're looking at some pretty ample juice here for severe weather, maybe even a few tornadoes, some of which could even be significant. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this area. And then a little bit later tonight, a little further off to the south here, I'm going to try to zoom out over towards Kansas and Missouri. We could see some additional severe thunderstorms as well. These, however, will have more damaging wind potential than tornadic potential. Can't rule out a tornado there, but different threats, bimodal mode, both have enhanced risk, both have hatched areas as well. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Also have to look out for hail early in the evening here. So buckle up. This could get interesting. Also, we'll try to see if we can get some cameras to work here tonight as well. Got plugged in. Shout out to Cool Weather Maps for that. But we're going to try to see what we can work out here. That's going all right, Lexia. Just got off work not too long ago. Just got to eat a little bit before the stream got started. Didn't even get to finish that, but I'm here. Also been dealing with a little bit of tooth pain, but it's all good. I'm where I need to be. Yeah. I'm definitely trying it. I kind of caught myself fumbling when I saw this get upgraded to 10. I knew about it getting upgraded to 5 here, but when it got to 10, I was like, well, looks like I'm going to have to stream, especially considering, the condition of this laptop. Computer hasn't come in yet. Should be coming in within the next 4 to 5 days. Thanks, but it is what it is. Just going to try to battle through it as best as I can until I can do something about it. I don't know how soon that will be, though. That's the only problem. Tylenol and Oragel is my best friend right now. Anything else, it's a little bit more painful. It's a little rough. Seems like a lot of you have hit that like button, by the way. I appreciate that. It's awesome that we're already at 8 likes. Yeah, I saw that. I was just trying to make sure I got a bite of food to eat before I came in, because I just got off of work, and it was hot today. It was very hot today. And it was a very long day, too. It was about 10.5 hours. Oh, new tornado warning. Oh, that's south of Chicago. Okay, let's go ahead and do this then. Okay, come on, baby, work with me here. Alright, so here's our tornado warning. This is Cook County. It's a radar indicated tornado. Dang it, come on, work with me here. This is over Burr Ridge moving east at 30. Some other areas we have to look at is LaGrange, Justice, Hickory Hills, Countryside, and Hotchkins by 6:20. Summit, Bridgeview, and Lyons around 6:25. Oaklawn and Burbank around 6:30. This also includes SeatGeek Stadium and in between mile markers 277 and 84 between I-55. Yeah, I would love that too. We'll see what happens. But we'll see. But like I said, the thing is for me is I guess trying to get time off work would also be another issue. But like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. This is just to the southwest of the metro area. This is really entering the metro area, so to speak. Very dense population over here for sure. So far, the storm doesn't really look that impressive on radar. Maybe it's because of how close we are in proximity to this radar, but even then, compared to these other storms, it doesn't look that good. But who knows? All right, so still trying to set a couple of things up here. First, I'm going to take a look at this area of interest here. Doesn't really look like a whole lot going on with rotation. Are any of the moderators on? Baconator was just in here a little bit ago. He might pop back in. Contingents will eventually show up. Most likely he's working tonight. We weren't really planning to stream on this one, so it is what it is. I mean, we're all adults here. Or at least my moderators, pretty much all adults. I'm gonna guess this is a particular point of rotation, but like I said, I guess we're in a radar hole here. We've gotten so close to the radar we can't really see anything here, or it's a situation where the storm isn't quite that impressive, but I'm thinking more so radar hole situation right now. All right, here we go. I got both my phones ready. I'm sure somebody will pop up as far as mods are concerned. Alright, so give me a minute here. I'm going to try to see if I can pull up a camera here in just a moment. Not super familiar with Illinois here, so you might have to bear with me for just a minute here. I'm trying to figure out just which camera I need to be looking at right now. You can hear the plane in the background, by the way. Okay, so we're getting a little further away from the radar here, and you can see the rotation a little bit better. Still not that impressive looking. I think the further out we get, and I kind of hope this isn't the case, we may get a better picture. Let's hope that's actually not because the storm is strengthening. Okay, so new tornado warning for McHenry County now. This one will expire at, come on computer, don't do this with me right now. This is until 6:45 Central, and yep, my computer's going crazy again already. This is capable of producing a tornado. It was located over Huntley, moving east at 35. This will be heading towards Crystal Lake at 6:20, Allegan and Lake in the Hills by 6:25, Cary, Fox River Grove, Barrington Hills, and Oakwood Hills by 6:30. We also have to look out for Island Lake and Port Barrington here. Man. So let's zoom out and take a look at that one. I think this one's a little further off to the south here. A little hard to tell with this radar here, considering this is the same color as the wind velocity. Where is the polygon at? Guess a lot of people are busy tonight. Let's hope that people are weather aware. If anyone from this area is watching, at least. Okay. Okay, there we go. Another one? Why isn't this popping up on my feed here? It's towards Kane County now. New tornado warning. Dang. It's picking up very quickly. Alright. So this is for Kane County also until 6:45. This is over Campton Hills moving east at 30. This is over St. Charles by 6:30, Valley View, South Elgin and Wayne around 6:35, and then of course Elgin Community College is involved in this as well. We also have to include the mile marker 55 near I-90. I'm actually having a lot of trouble getting these warnings popping up, Isaiah. I don't know what's going on here. But like they weren't even popping up on my screen. I think I just have too much up on this computer. It's exactly what I was worried about, trying to pull up cameras and whatnot. Okay. Oh man. This new polygon is, oh my god. This is heading right towards Chicago. Oh man. It just got real in here. Okay. We're going to take this split screen here and see just what the heck is going on. Yeah, it gave me chills too. All right, let's see what we got going on here. I'll have to look at it later right now. This is taking top priors. I can't really run all that on my computer, as I was saying before. That's why I haven't really been streaming the flood events or anything like that. Really just been trying to avoid looking at these very things do this very thing that I'm doing now, because I just don't have the capacity to run everything like I'd like. Hang on a second, Isaiah. Waiting for everything to load here. I'll have to look at that. Like I said, man, I'm gonna have to look at it in a second. Okay, let's go ahead and see correlation coefficient. If it'll load in the next 10 years. Okay, let's get a closer look at this. Storm does look a little better on radar since it's gotten away from the radar just a little bit. It's exactly what I was worried about happening. And then there's this other cell to the north here that looks a little bit suspicious here. Okay, I'm going to have to set this loop into motion in order to really see what's going on here. Man, this is crazy already. I can look at it on Discord in just a minute. Give me a moment. Having to do a heck of a lot of juggling around. Another tag? Wow. Are we having like a localized outbreak here? Wow. Oh, wow. Tornado in Kane County is now observed. Sheesh, man. Wow. Already. That is insane. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to pull up a camera in just a second here. We might have a view of this, actually. Okay. I see what you're talking about now. Cool weather maps. Give me a second. There's got to be a better name we can call you, though, man. Seriously. We got to call you. We got to have a better name for you. Just give me a minute. Like I said, this computer is not quite optimized for this. I've been asking a lot out of old girl, and she's put up with it up to this point. So, can we give a? Oh no, link's not working. Oh man, come on! Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Okay, let's see if we can try that again. Give me just a minute. Yeah, let's hope it goes the other way. We don't want to see another metropolitan. We don't want to see a metropolitan get hit. We haven't seen one this year. Let's not give life to that. Okay, I think I'm about to get the camera up here. Let's give it a minute. Even if it doesn't hit directly around downtown, it's gonna hit something. It's just too populated of an area not to, unfortunately. So we're seeing damage already being done, clearly then, based off what I'm seeing on the radar here. I just hate that I don't have a faster computer. I really do. This is exactly what we were worried about here, and exactly why why I went live. Come on. this thing just work for me, please? Yeah, you have a really fast PC, Cool Weather Maps. I don't. Besides, if you actually were to look at my task manager, if I were to pull that up and show you just what it takes to do the stream, it's pretty crazy, to be honest. Dang it. Oh yeah, I definitely see a debris ball, and this is heading straight for downtown. I haven't gotten any recent updates from the webcam that looks directly over the city, it seems. Let me see if I can pull this up. Wait. Alright, let me check check the time here. Yeah, it definitely looked like it was on the ground, and it may yet still be. My goodness. Alright, webcam's up. We're gonna switch over. I'm gonna change over the screen capture for just a minute here. That is crazy. To think that's happening already. To think this is happening right now. Think this happened so quickly, but if you really think about it, while I don't want to give life to those thoughts, I remember this was kind of how there was a setup like this when the Plainfield tornado happened. Now, obviously, it's not that, but very clearly, though, something, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but the Plainfield F5 was kind of a short notice type event. And that's what I'm kind of paralleling this to. Although I feel like come on now. I feel like as far as coverage is concerned, this was done 1,000 times better than what it was back in 1990. Also, if you can, make sure you're sharing this video so that we can get out to more people, if you can. But as a whole here, I can't really see too much anything from this camera view. A little earlier, Cool Weather Maps here, it sent me something on Discord which had a view of what looked like the tornado, but since then apparently visibility is dissipated. Either the tornado is dissipated or visibility is dwindled. Yeah, this computer is not going to do this. Not at all. Yeah, my CPU is screaming at me right now. I can feel the heat coming from it even. But here's a picture of what we were seeing earlier over towards Cook County. If it'll show up. There we go. But yeah, there it is right there. And there's the debris cloud, so it was definitely down. Just gonna have to switch back and forth between other applications here, 'cause that's really all I got. This is frustrating. Oh wow, look at the hook that started to develop on this now. That last radar scan's a few minutes old, so hopefully we get an update here soon. This storm to the south of it also has quite a hook to it as well, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that become tornado warned. Let's go ahead and take a look at the one towards King County as well. It's back towards this way. Yep, this is it right here. Yeah, they're both heading toward Chicago, one to the north, one to the south. I don't know if it's Radar Omega acting up because I'm trying to do too much, or if it's something else with the radar over there towards Joliet. But we'll figure this out soon enough. Here's the debris ball towards Elgin. It's actually a pretty impressive debris ball here too. I actually want to look at velocity now. Yeah, there's been talk about that for a little bit, cool weather maps. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can get that computer set up then, maybe not, but the way things are right now, this is pretty difficult. Not to mention just how much heat this is putting out right now. Really don't like that. I need to get something to drink while I'm at it here. Yeah, I've seen all that. I don't understand why this storm looks like it does on reflectivity. It doesn't look so impressive on radar. One to the south kind of looks a little bit better, but at the same time, it's a little bit more oddly shaped. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to check one of these sky cams again, see if there's any view that I can get of the storm. I'll pull that up in just a moment. Yeah, it's about to hit Chicago, but like I said, I'm not familiar, and I'm looking at the DOT cam, so it's like I have to figure out like a street view to look at for these cams, and hopefully I pick the right one. So it's kind of weird. Like I said, if I was more familiar with like downtown Chicago, like down to a street level, it probably would be a little bit better. Just had a picture sent in of the Elgin tornado now. I'll pull that up on Discord. A few miles south of North Riverside. Okay. Thanks for that update, Chicken Sandwich. I appreciate it, man. I wish I could get a view of it, but wait. North Riverside. Are you talking about a road? Sorry, I had a brain fart there. I was almost just acting like I don't know. That's what happens when you work in the heat for about 10 hours. But is that like a road or something? Dang it. Come on now. This freaking computer's messing up now. Oh boy. Bear with me, guys. This thing isn't really working. This thing is really messed up right now. There's way too much going on. Okay. All right. Dang. Come on, computer. Please work. There we go. Is the stream okay, by the way, guys? I know I'm probably asking a lot out of the computer. Okay. I'm glad that's working at least, but can't really see too much right now. This ad doesn't get the hell out of here. It's a hazy view. Appreciate it. Feels like there's not really much to show for it right now, considering just how slow it is right now. It's just the way the computer's acting right now. So here's an image here's a still shot that we have. Apparently, I can't really get a good picture from Lake Michigan at the moment, but that looks like a very suspicious lowering right there. I can't really tell just based off how hazy this picture is. But if I were a guessing man, either the tornado would be rain wrapped in here, or it would be it, or this could very well be it, because that looks like at the very least like a lowering. Like I said, it's kind of hard to tell in this photo here. We'll have to keep on switching back and forth between Radar Omega and other stuff here, which is the real task out of everything that I'm trying to do right now. Okay. Looks like we're back now. I have no idea whether or not the town got hit or not, whether or not Chicago took a direct hit. I'm thinking that it was close for sure. And now these storms are now heading on to Lake Michigan here. So if these cross the lake, we're going to see some tornado warnings in the state of Michigan in the next little bit here. The Elgin tornado is also nearby, just off to the northeast here. We have two what looks to be tornado warned supercells, but they look like they've lost their rotation for the most part. They're not quite as impressive as they were in the last few scans here. And then we have another tornado warning here over towards Lake Zurich. This one is radar indicated, thankfully. That other one is still observed. Well, yeah, I mean, it is, but if we look at velocity here, look at that. It's broadened out, almost kind of formed into a little bit more of a shear line now. So I don't think that this is going to stay observed for long. I'm going to look at the, I'm going to look and see if there's another one. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Cook and DuPage. All right, let's see what happens here from this point. Because that was pretty crazy there for a moment there. We had 4 different tornado warnings, and a couple of them observed right outside of downtown Chicago. The most definitive thing that I was able to get there. Well, they also have to hold up crossing as they cross the lake here. And I don't know if the parameters are quite as good over in Michigan as they are here. Isaiah, that's the main thing. Also, if anyone's tuning in for the first time this evening, definitely urging you to hit that like button, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Gonna get this stream improved here as we're getting a new computer soon on this end, so definitely we'll be getting better from this point. Also might try to cover the wind event that's ongoing over towards Kansas and Missouri a little bit later tonight. I don't know how long I'll be on for that, though. Might be a little bit more limited. We'll see what happens over towards Michigan. We'll keep an eye on it. Come on. It's a really pronounced hook on this one that's to the south of Chicago. This might be around, I'm pretty sure this is over on Lakeshore Drive and I-90 here for sure. Might be just south of it. Okay, this is on State Highway 41 here. All right, up to 10 likes. Nice, nice. All right, so it looks like the stream health has finally steadied out a little bit. Jeez, sorry about that, guys. It's a great send off for this computer, although it probably won't be retired. The tornado warning over Chicago got canceled. I figured it would. All the warns have exited the area, pretty much. All the storms have exited the area. Okay, it's tornado warning for Jefferson and Clearfield counties over towards Pennsylvania now. Man, what is going on today? God, we're moving slow here. Yeah, for now, Chicago's good. We'll see what happens with this other storm towards Elgin. Storm over here towards Jefferson and Clearfield, however, now has a tornado warning. So this is over Brookville, moving east at 30. It's a radar indicated tornado. And this one is in Eastern time in effect until 8:15. So some areas to be on the lookout for would be Brockway at 8 o'clock, and then Falls Creek as well. Let's look at the Elgin tornado, since that one still has the observed tag on it. Don't think it's on the ground anymore, though, however. Do have another one to the north here to look out for. Does have a decent bit of rotation here towards Lake Zurich. Then after that, we can probably look at another storm over towards Pennsylvania. Then we'll go over the parameters that we ended up seeing to cause this event, because this doesn't really seem like it's going to be a long-lasting event. It's going to be a quick hitter. I guess that's why that kind of reminded me of Plainfield. I didn't think we would have parameters that would create a Plainfield-like tornado. But nonetheless, though, still pretty scary to see a tornado warning over downtown. What's who is weather related things? I don't know. Contingents, you tell me, man. I haven't seen him, or I haven't seen what you're talking about at least. Or is it in like Discord or something? All right. Excuse me. Oh boy, tooth's starting to hurt. Huh? We'll uh we'll talk about that in a minute on Discord. I sure hope that's not anyone. I'm sure it's not anyone. I already took one before I started the stream, and it's already starting to hurt again. That's the problem. I don't know if I can take too many more without it getting bad, without without causing another issue. Don't want to overdo it. Okay. So the one towards Vernon Hills here doesn't look that impressive anymore. I think we're going to go ahead and take a look at that one over towards Pennsylvania now. That's the thing, Lexi, I don't have a dentist. That is the problem. Hey, if you're on vacation, then don't worry about it, alright? Contingents, just relax, dude. Just relax, okay? It's the time for you to take a load off, man. So, yeah, it's a lot different here than it is in Canada, unfortunately. He is very right about that, unfortunately. All right, switch over to Pennsylvania here. I think we're going to go back to single screen, see if maybe there's a way. Nah, I don't think anyone could take contention to spot. Well, if he's fine with it. All right, then I guess you're a temporary mod for the day. If Isaiah's okay with it. Not over here. A lot of greed goes on here. That's a topic for another time. In another place. That being said, oh my gosh. That being said, here's our tornado warning over here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, out of pocket cost of freaking. Let's not get into that. That's just going to get me mad. Especially since I'm feeling a pain right now. Anyway, this is our storm over here just to the east of Warsaw here. I'm going to assume this is the point of rotation here. Not super impressive rotation, though. Eek. Okay. That sounds lovely fillings. Alright, can we stop talking about dentist stuff? This is not going to make me feel better. In fact, this is making my tooth hurt more. Anyway, though. You should start to see the number of tornado warnings begin to drop off here. And then after that, we'll see whether or not we have anything else to cover for a little bit here. So we could start to see some damaging windstorms firing more so over towards Kansas and Missouri here. In fact, this is a severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri right here towards Callaway and Boone counties. This one has quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So we may see these numbers start to go up in just a little bit. So it's a line starting to develop southeast of Murray, 6 miles northeast of Columbia Regional Airport to Columbia, moving southeast at 40. But if you're cool with cool weather maps subbing in for you today, then that's what we'll do. Oof. Well, I mean, I just don't want you to have to worry yourself about the weather unless you really just want to, dude. I mean, I can't pay anyone anyway, so it's not like it matters. I mean, if you miss a stream, you miss a stream. It's no big deal. All right. Well, whenever you do, just make sure you enjoy that vacation. And we'll see you whenever you are back in business. In the meanwhile, though, I guess we'll go back to looking. Uh-oh, new tornado warning? Oh, wow, menthols are illegal over there. That's pretty crazy. So this is towards Lake County. We have a new tornado warning there. I can't get the siren to work now. Come on, CPU, hang in there. There we go. Go back over here. Just try to see if there's an easier way to click on this warning. So this is the same storm we were looking at earlier now. This is radar indicated, but this has entered a new county. So this is over Lake Xerox, moving east at 30. Next areas to look out for would be Mundelein and Long Grove around 6:50. So that would be actually right now. So this is Indian Creek and Deer Park. So this is an old warning. As of about maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes ago. Whew, man. Okay, so one severe thunderstorm warning right now. Numbers starting to drop off on the tornado warnings. We're now down to 3. We're probably going to see the Cook and DuPage County tornado warning begin to expire here just a little bit. And then we'll be back down to at least 1 over here towards Jefferson. That storm didn't look super impressive on radar either. So we'll see what happens with that. Lumpy velocity east of Chicago. Yeah, that's that storm with the special marine warning now. This is the one that produced just outside of Chicago. What trade are you looking at that from, by the way? Contingents. Oh, you're looking at rave mode. How fun. It's gotta be like a disco ball emoji somewhere. Whenever the radar goes into radar mode, just, you know what, spam that emoji if there is one. If there's like a disco ball. Mm-mm. So this could we could end up maybe seeing some water spouts in a little bit here, starting to work their way onto land. Cool weather maps. Could you go on the SPC site and let me know if they issue any new meso discussions, if at all possible? Because I would probably anticipate them starting to do that within the next little bit here for this area. So I would be a little bit concerned if I was over towards Benton Harbor, South Bend, those guys. And New Buffalo as well. Let's take a look at these storms over here towards Addison. They're actually looking like they're starting to go a little bit more into the linear here. This one towards Des Plaines and Elk Grove Village looks moderately impressive still. I know they haven't yet. Just keep your eye on it if you could. If they issue something, just let me know if you can. Oh, you have split screen? Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. That's honestly the next goal, is for me to go split screen. When I get this computer, the next goal will probably be after that is to get a secondary monitor and then just kind of go from there. Really, I want a whole panel of monitors, but I'm not really suited to facilitate that right now. Whew, dang, man. It's unbelievable. I'm in a good bit of pain here. Sheesh. If you hear me slip up and say a cuss word in the background, I apologize. Just gonna let you know. But to be fair, it is also scientifically proven that swearing while in pain can reduce the pain. New tornado warning, and it's just outside of Chicago again. Oh man. So let's go ahead and put this in velocity mode here. Thanks for the sub, Dylan Wolf. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are, if you are in these areas, that you are safe, and if needed, be taking shelter. Hi, Mia. Whew. It's not the most amazing signature, but it's still problematic enough to where it needs to be watched. Over towards the southern end here, I'm not really seeing anything super crazy. Maybe towards Oakbrook Terrace or Terrace. We'd have to keep an eye on this. But as a whole here, we still have to be on the lookout for a possible tornado around the Chicago metro area once again. We already had one earlier that was pretty dangerous looking. I don't know how far into town it made it. But there was a picture, but I do have a picture from earlier. Or a couple of pictures from earlier. I'm going to actually show it to you real quick while I'm at it. Here's a picture from earlier. I'm going to guess that somewhere back in there might have been the tornado. There was also another low spot just off to the right of that looks interesting. My guess is going to be wrapped within the rain there, but it's a hazy picture. And then over towards Elgin, there was another tornado, and this is from the same family of storms that we're looking at right now with the current tornado warning. And then here's a look at Chicago once again. Here's that little lowering from earlier, and then here's the Skycam image, which was kind of scary to look at, honestly. You can see that this is on the ground because there's a small debris cloud over here from earlier. We've yet to see if there's been any reports, though, but that definitely looks like that's on the ground, if you ask me. So already seeming like it's been a crazy day so far, and we could see we aren't quite done with this area, and then there's also a secondary area where we have an enhanced risk where we could even see damaging winds up to maybe even 75 miles an hour too. This is more so over towards Kansas and Missouri a little bit later tonight. We'll try to cover a little bit of that, but we'll see what happens in the meantime. We also have to keep an eye on these storms that are over the lakes right now, as they'll be heading over to land over here on the shores of both Michigan and Indiana here. If they hold up together, that is. Right now we're looking in velocity mode for the radar. We're mainly looking at wind data. We're going to switch back to reflectivity data here. But yeah, here's some of the supercells that caused those tornadoes from earlier. And then here's this extra one right here. After that, it looks like we might be in the clear over towards Chicago. So you just got to get through this one last storm here, and we should be good if you are living in the Chicago area watching this stream right now. Just got this one last storm. And then our attention will shift more so towards the east. Speaking of the area over towards Kansas and Missouri, we do have Callaway and Boone counties in Missouri under a severe thunderstorm warning. New meso discussion. All right. This is one of our viewers here subbing in. Might be in the running to become a mod soon. Cool weather maps here. He's saying a new meso discussion has just popped up. Yes, Chicago is now radar indicated only. Oh wait, no it's not. What the heck? It's observed. Thanks for the sub, Wyatt Lance. Appreciate you, man. I've got to sound the siren now. I did not know that was observed now. Wow. That's the second time today that Chicago has been under an observed tornado warning. If you are living in that area, definitely take shelter. Chicago didn't do anything wrong, Isaiah. You gotta blame Mother Nature. I was thinking that not too much was gonna happen here. This was only a 2%er this morning, and now we've gone up to a hatch 10%. So, yeah, Mother Nature just decided, hey, I'm in that kind of mood today. I mean, thermal wise, I mean, it looked like a decent setup, but I didn't expect the low level jet to ramp up to about 40 knots. I think that's the real problem here. So low level jet didn't ramp up that much. I don't think this would have been too bad. Alright, I got you, cool weather. Give me a second here. Like I said, this computer is not the best. Okay. This will probably pop up on Radar Omega in just a second as well. Might take a little longer. It updates like every 5 to 10 minutes, it seems. I don't think anyone wants to be on Mother Nature's bad side, but some people love to take the gamble too. Okay, so we got the image here, but I need the synopsis too. I think I could pull that up though. Just give me a sec. I'm trying to get my computer to load here. Sorry, guys. I'm just working on a run-of-the-mill laptop. Nothing special. If any of you on here were computer nerds, you probably would scream at how much CPU I'm using right now. But the image, the only thing I can show you right now outside of the actual synopsis is just an image right now. It's at 30 to 35 knot low level jet. Nice. Well, appreciate you two, especially since Contingents is on vacation actually. So if we do any streams, I guess you two will be subbing in. I guess you will be subbing in for him, both of you, and then also Baconator's been on a real fishing tangent as of late. Nothing wrong with that, but if so, it's good to have people that are suited to fill the void, so to speak. Yeah, that's what that meso discussion's for. I'm trying to pull it up on my computer right now, actually. It just takes 1,000 years. Okay, so that's about the load here. Oh, you just sent the summary to me? Nice. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. What's up, cool weather maps? Hang on. You're gonna have to bear with this computer here. It's not a super good multitasker. Okay, there we go. I had just pulled up Discord and now it just kicked me out of it. Okay. So here's the latest on the meso discussion here. Oh, we even got a sounding here. I think both of you would actually. In due time, I think both of you will come in as mods. Hmm. Okay. Okay. We'll have to, like I said, once I get this new computer to come in, I think things are really gonna start to get better as far as the stream is concerned. Okay, so Tornado Watch 477. Surface analysis indicates, ooh, there's some pretty strong storm relative felicities there, about 300 effective shear relative or storm relative helicity, excuse me. Low level jet 35 knots. Hey Jack, thanks for the sub, man. Eastward in the next few hours. Shift eastward. Downstream, a watch may be needed within the next couple hours. I probably would say in the next hour we probably would see a watch over towards maybe Indiana and parts of Michigan. Oh, hope you're feeling. Hope you feel better in a minute there. Yeah, I think they should issue a watch in the next hour here, because look how close these storms are already to land. I mean, they're about a good 30 to 40 miles, so I would say about an hour here. And of course, just as you sent me that that summary, here comes the update on Radar Omega. Blast this computer, confound it. Appreciate everyone who's come in so far, though. Thank you, guys. And we still have much more to cover here, it seems like, in this area, and then we may even see some activity over towards Kansas and Missouri a little bit later. I gotta charge my phone soon. Okay. Tooth is really starting to hurt. I'm gonna need to see a dentist soon. But anyway, well, we're down to one tornado warning again. And this storm should be heading offshore within the next 10 to 15 minutes. Then after that, we'll probably start to see a little bit more in the way of special marine warnings, probably some water spouts, especially on the tail end of this line here and a couple of these supercells. Then once they come back on shore, we'll probably see at least a couple of tornado warnings here. I'm particularly concerned with Michigan City and South Bend here in particular. Gary, Indiana as well, but I think over towards South, anywhere between this corridor here would be really interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, not slick. Anyway. So one thing that we're going to talk to you about whenever we do give people admin on here, regardless of who it may be, or a mod, so to speak. Of course, there's going to be a chat room that you're brought into, and we'll kind of give you an update from there on. Some of you already know what the deal is with particular people and what's expected of you, but yeah. You posted a sounding. I might try and pull up Twitter. I highly doubt it's gonna work. And you've been seeing firsthand just what I've been dealing with here. But yeah. But anyway, though. Okay, let's go ahead and I guess we can go ahead and maybe check that storm out. Nah, I'm going to wait and see what this does over here towards Chicago. Okay, this is back to being a radar indicated tornado warning, by the way. No, we know who this is. We know who that is, contentions. We know exactly who that is, unfortunately. It's a shame, really. It really is. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and check velocity on this one real quick, and then I guess we'll go from there. It's seeming like things are quieting down for the meantime. Any questions that you guys have, feel free to shoot. Because I'm going to try to see how long it takes for those storms to fire over towards Kansas and Missouri. If it fires really late, I might not be able to cover much of it because I have to work the next morning, unfortunately. Doesn't look like anything super alarming is going on here. There is something to watch over here towards Oak Park, but it looks like it's relatively broad. But it still is something worth keeping an eye on at the very least. That's why they haven't let this little sticky tornado warning go yet. Anyway, sending messages. I'm going to try to pull up Twitter real quick. Why not? If anything happens with the stream quality, please let me know. I would rather know what's going on everyone else's end, so that way if anything does need to be closed off, I can try and fix it. Wait, what the heck just happened? Dang. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it a bunch. I just gotta wait a few more days. I'm ready for that computer, man. I'm almost so anxious or so excited about it in a way that I'm somewhat struggling to sleep. I just want to have it in my hands so that way I can get to work. Also, if anyone in here is a computer nerd, I'm down to try and put Linux on it, or Linux or whatever it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. Like I said, I'm not a huge computer nerd. If anyone has any tips, feel free to let me know. If you're on Discord, and definitely do that. Oh, there you are, Baconator. Ah, that name never gets old. What did Isaiah send earlier? By the way, I have a question for you. Check the sub list. Oh no, here we go. Marty McFly. Oh man, this is why I love this community. This small little tribe that we have built. So we're probably going to see this tornado watch start to expire here in the next little bit, by the way, guys. Wyatt Lance. Yeah, I know, right? And Jack. Yeah. But how would you install Linux for me, though, Contingents? How would that even work? I mean, I could probably figure it out. I would just like have 1,000 headaches along the way. I should probably stop being so lazy about stuff like that, though, too. Okay, so you suggest just running with Windows for now. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's like a local radar, Baconator. Marty McFly is still around. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's not gonna get old anytime soon. And the worst part is you only did it to yourself, Baconator. He's petty. He is petty right now. I think if anything, it kind of is my fault because it was my idea for him to change his name to Wendy's and then Owen to McDonald's, and then everything just kind of went crazy. Ah, yeah, it's been like that for a little bit now. So probably gonna see this expire in just a minute here, actually. But this little cell right here to the south actually looks like it's a little bit healthier than what it was a little bit ago. Uh-oh, storm starting to fire towards Kansas. Wyatt DM'd who? Voldemort DM'd who? As if that's going to change anything. We can bring that up somewhere else. I can care less. Yeah, I've seen an additional severe thunderstorm warning. Anyway, wait, what's going on, Baconator? I'm gonna go check on Discord in just a moment. Oh, snap. That's what you mean. Ah, come on, computer, work with me here. I didn't know Radar Omega wasn't up. Come on. Oh no. No, I get it. I get it now. I can't get this computer to freaking work. The whole issue is trying to get this thing to switch over. Like, it's just too much going on with the CPU at the moment. Oh boy. Alright, man, you enjoy yourself, contingents. Okay, there we go. Now I think we can get this fixed. Come on, please work. Please. My gosh. Is anything changing over for you guys? Because my screen has gone dark. Okay, I think I fixed it now. What's going on with this computer, dude? There's gotta be, like I said, there's gotta be a better way. This is freaking annoying. It's driving me nuts. As if the tooth pain isn't enough. Alright, so it looks like that cell's finally exiting the Chicago area now. So we're probably going to see this warning disappear in just a couple of minutes. That's fine. And you're a fajita anyway. We'll see you a little bit later, Isaiah. You probably aren't going anywhere for a bit. Good Lord. If anyone wants to put up any sort of commands on on the chat here from the Streamlabs bot, just type in exclamation point commands. Okay, pause, Isaiah, and severe thunderstorm warning for a Kansas storm now. Okay, let's hope it loads. This looks like it's still towards Missouri. I'm going to go ahead and click on it, though, in the meantime. What's up, Baconator? I see that you are here, man. I appreciate it. We got Baconator and we got Cool Weather Maps subbing in for contingents tonight. Oh, special weather statement. No big. We'll take a look at it a little later. Oh, we're starting to see that look for damaging winds right there for sure already. Whenever you see something like this right here, It's usually a telltale sign because that rain shifting over from light to heavy like that really quickly on radar is usually a telltale sign on reflectivity of damaging wind potential. Let's go ahead and check velocity and go from there. Yeah, it's a small bit of bowing, but this is going to increase. This is just about what I was predicting, although the cap broke a lot sooner than what I thought it was going to, or at least faster than what the HRRR was going to. I usually tend to go off of that model more so than anything else. But I think the rep was the better model today, for sure. Which is strange because normally those two are in pretty good agreement half the time. Here's that little small area where it's starting to bow a bit. We're getting those 60-degree, those 60 mile per hour tag probably is going to be somewhere up in here once we zoom in. New mesoscale discussion. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Probably won't be able to pull. I'm probably going to just look at it on my other computer and not pull it up on stream. I'll just read off what I have in front of me. Okay, meso discussion 1509. 80% probability of watch issuance. And this is over towards the area that we were looking at just now, over towards Kansas and Missouri here. This also includes your area, by the way, Baconator, so expect a severe thunderstorm watch soon. I just read it. Off stream. That's pretty much what it's going to have to be, man. Yeah, because switching back and forth is not doing the CPU any kind of favors. Yep, and you guys look like you're about to get your just due from it in just a minute. Hey, there we go. Now it's popped up on Radar Omega so I can show you guys. It's a little bit faster than the last one, at least. Storm coverage expected to increase this evening. Threat of severe hail, severe gusts, tornado is possible. Okay, so an increase in convection. Mid-level cloud deck. Okay, so steep mid-level lapse rates and effective shear 40 knots. Some early discrete storms could also see a an increase of large hail, maybe even very large hail. Severe wind risk as storms tend to propagate southeastward. Okay, well, there we go. All right, guys, I guess we're in a slow period right now, and we'll just wait and see what happens next. Oh, over here towards Kansas, we may even see some big hail, and that's actually where Vince is. So that's interesting. Might get to see a little bit of extra activity going on there. May actually get to see some visuals. So that could be pretty cool. I guess while I'm at it, would any of you guys want to vote on the, would you guys want a hail poll, or would you want something different to vote on tonight? That's if anyone can still hear me, that is. Ooh, there's the pain. Oh, yeah, since you are in that area, hey, be safe when you're doing that, okay? Don't want anything happening. Hey, Lexi, welcome back. Baconator, if you timed her out and she unleashes her wrath upon you, I'm gonna laugh. And you can't time her out if you do that. Okay. Yeah, I figure. I don't know. I saw a couple of her comments just disappear all of a sudden, so maybe you did. I don't know. Either way, it seems like it's all good. Oh, you got sucked into reels. I fall into that trap every once in a while. Cause I know you don't like being called Marty McFly, so I mean it's not like I don't understand, but still. I guess we'll switch this back to reflectivity for the meantime and see what happens with this storm. So this already has a ping pong sized hail. I'm pretty sure he will. Think the Topeka radar is better? Okay. Alma. Dang it. I just switched over to Topeka, I think. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Wait, which one's Alma? Is it this one that I'm looking at now? Or is it. Hang on. That's Wichita, so that's not it. Yeah, okay. I thought so. I was like, that's not the Topeka one. That's over towards. Topeka's more towards the north than that one is. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I guess you would call that one probably like the Kansas City one, maybe. Or would you? Either way, it doesn't matter. We're where we need to be. Mm. Ooh. These are some pretty good values right here. VIL. Pretty much maxed out here, so we're going to probably see this be a big hailer now. Hey, tell Livy I said thank you. The viewer count actually went up too. That was a funny thing. So, shout out to Ivy here. I think Ivy's the first animal to watch. Oh, okay. So y'all do. So I guess you want to vote for Hale. Okay, cool. Let me get that going real quick. All right, and there we go. The poll has opened. So go on and cast your votes by hitting the exclamation point vote, and then you pick whichever hail size you think it's going to be. We range from tennis ball size all the way up to grapefruit plus. If you're choosing grapefruit plus, you're choosing violence, though. I just want to let you know. No, you got to pick a size, cool weather maps. So, to put it in a look as far as like inches are concerned, tennis ball is about 2.5 inches. Uh, Baseball is 2.75. Granny Smith is 3. Softball is 4. And then grapefruit is 5. It's like 4.5 plus. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, you didn't say anything, so it didn't count. But that's fair enough either way. She's a special bean. Seems like it. Poor thing had to be spayed. I'm sure she was like, "Why? I'm so sore. Leave me alone." Hmm. I'm trying to think. What do I want to go with here? I always like to go with this. It was a lowering. I thought so. I bet you if there was a tornado, then it was in the rain. We probably wouldn't have been able to see it from that camera view because that looked like it was on the backside of the storm. You gotta hit the space bar in order to get that to work. Like vote space tennis ball. Sorry, I should have clarified that. Baconator, what the heck, man? Beach balls? What do you want? Someone's house to be cratered or something? I'm trying to think though. What do I want to vote? Because I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna join in on this. Like for example, though, cool weather maps. Yeah, there you go. Oh God. I think I'm gonna vote Granny Smith. 3 inch hail seems like a good number to vote for. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We get a new tornado watch issued. We'll see that. We'll jump on that. But in the meantime, we'll just kind of chill for right now. Of course, Baconator, you're gonna go Granny Smith just like me. It's a joke. Anyone that's new to the chat or the server or wow server, anyone that's new to the stream, yeah, you can tell I've been busy all day. But anyone that's new to the stream, we often do a voting poll for a hail prediction. And as a joke, I misspelled Granny Smith on purpose. It's Granny Smith with 2 F's. So yeah, yeah, up to 20 likes. Awesome. 4 viewers though, which is a little rough, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, welcome new viewers. I'm pretty sure it's only you guys that are popping up right now because it's only showing 4 people. So there's not a lot of us here. I think it's all the same suspect. Oh, well, that's not showing up on YouTube, but yeah, we know Ivy's watching. Maybe Storm is watching too. Coordinate Baconator, but we'll see. Yeah, it's the thought. Anyone, whoever is taking a chance and watching me, I appreciate that either way. We're going to probably see additional severe thunderstorm warnings pop up for these cells right here. They're starting to get some really good VIL. Michigan. Welcome back, Isaiah. Did you enjoy the fajitas or did the fajitas enjoy you? Nice. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Okay. New severe thunderstorm watch. All right. Yeah, I do have a TV on in the background. I didn't think it was up that high. It was a video I was watching earlier. I accidentally bumped the play button. I'll just let it go. Nebraska now. Wow. Yeah, that is louder than I thought. There we go. Dang, I can't get. Do you see anything over towards Nebraska? Because I don't see any warnings. Wait, okay, there we go. It's towards western Nebraska. It's towards Scottsbluff and Alliance here. See what this warning's got for us here. Oh, golf ball sized hail. So we're starting to get bigger on the hail already. Looks like. All right. So let's see what all we have here as far as severe thunderstorm warnings are concerned. Going up to 6. Largest still is golf ball size. And towards Michigan, we do have a tornado possible tag. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Severe thunderstorm watch towards Kansas. Gotta switch the radar mode here. We're gonna probably go back to reflectivity. Yeah, I saw it. Looks a little bit more linear, which is good news. So that means that the strong tornado threat is starting to diminish. I don't know what did you do? What did you do, Lexi? Sheesh. I don't know why. I don't know why you're so sore, but hopefully you feel better. You got like a heating pad or something to put on your joints or your muscles to try to soothe the pain a bit. Because sometimes that helps a lot. Also, I'm gonna check something really quickly here. Oh, well, that helps too. He commands you. He commands you to not be sore anymore. I hope that works. Okay, sorry about that. I was getting a couple of weird messages from my phone. I had to make sure I got rid of those. That's all. I'm pretty sure you know what that was, Baconator. Just me handling a little situation there. That being said, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a look at the this hailstorm over here towards Nebraska right now. Oh wow. So we just got a confirmed report now of golf ball sized hail here, just to the northeast of Scotts Bluff here. And actually, you can see a hail core developing on reflectivity here. It's a lone little supercell. Good. Some people just don't learn. It's alright though. In any case though. Dang, tooth pain is real. Nah, just ignore him for right now. If anything, if it really has to be like that, then you can just report him. Just start reporting him if he starts harassing you. Because that's one thing I'm not going to tolerate here. I will not tolerate anyone harassing any viewers on here. That's not going to go over well on my book. Yeah, I'm glad Chicago made it out okay from the looks of it here. Has there been any reports of damage, injuries, anything? Okay, you had a gallstone earlier this year. Heating pad shower thing was the only thing that helped after striking out at two hospitals one night. Sheesh. Good grief. No, Baconator, that is a dumb question. You cannot harass yourself. I do not give you permission. And why would you even want to do that? Like, please help me understand why. Why would you put yourself through such things anyway? You know what? Go ahead. If you really want to do it that bad, you know what? I'm not gonna stop you. It'll give us something funny to look at on chat. If you really just have to do it. I think we'll go back to Michigan here for a little bit, see what's going on with this storm. Of course it does. You saw how viral that went. Okay, so there was damage in McHenry County. Okay. If there's any images, you can send them on Discord and we can probably post them there. Just be careful not to include any watermarks or anything of that sort. New tornado watch. Probably is going to pop up on probably going to pop up on Radar Omega in just a moment. Sounds like it could be EF1 damage. Maybe EF2, low end EF2 based off what you're telling me. Won't know for sure until we see it. pretty sure that the battle line here, as far as severe is concerned, is gonna probably be just on the fringe, or maybe a little further south of this front here. So if we're over towards Battle Creek in particular, I'm kind of interested in that area. Dang. Yep. It's about what I was expecting. And I just mentioned that too, based off of where that warm front is right here. It'll pop up on Radar Omega in just a second here, so probably just wait for it to pop up here. Warehouse damage as well. West side of the Chicago O'Hare. Oh, wow. Dang. I wish we could have got that on stream here, but unfortunately, computer is not up to date right now. Like I said, we're working on it. Just got to wait a few more days. And then we can start the process. I do see a little bit of rotation with some of these storms. It's relatively weak rotation right now, though. Good damaging wind potential, though. Definitely have some very strong gusty winds over towards Lake Michigan Beach. Nice. Appreciate that, Isaiah. Okay, so I guess for right now, I don't know whether to watch this or see what's going on over towards Kansas and Nebraska here. So far, I mean, the activity's still rather limited, but I don't know. I mean, there's nothing really to look at as far as anything over here towards Nebraska at the moment. There's no visuals that I can pull up at the moment, especially since it's so rural out towards the western half of the state. Dang it. Okay, and there's our tornado watch. We now got a visual of it. Oh, so we're including Detroit on this one. We're just outside of Toledo. There's South Bend, like I've been wondering about earlier. Warsaw, Indiana. And plenty of other towns as well. Oxford Township. Ooh, Lansing's in there too. Battle Creek. Another city named Jackson. What do you know? Sheesh. Very highly populated areas in this area, and under the gun here for this tornado watch. So we'll wait and see what this ends up doing, and then we'll kind of go from there. Also look at the details for this too while we're at it. So moderate risk as far as overall tornado threat is concerned. 30%, very low chance of a strong tornado. Overall severe hazards at about maybe 60%. So I wouldn't expect a lot out of this based off of probabilities here, but we'll still be cautious about this area here. And then further off to the south and west here, anticipating a line of damaging windstorms to begin to develop here. Yeah, Isaiah said he followed you a little earlier on stream, so he, I think his name should pop up. Speaking of which, I should probably look at my Twitter if I can. Okay. Oh, you are? Cool. Appreciate that. Like I said, I don't really use Twitter much, so I really don't even know how to use it like that, if I'm being honest. Main chat on Discord. Okay. 7 followers, not bad. Not bad. Eventually I'll mess around with Twitter. I'm not really a social media guy like that. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a video of the. I'm gonna pull up the video in just a second, Isaiah. If I can get it to work, it is. Let's hope I can. Alright, so here's the video. Come on. Alright, I'm going to take the sound off so that way we don't get taken down here. I'm going to take this, put this in wide view, by the way. Trees down. A lot of tree branches down. Looks mostly like this is damaging winds more so than anything else. There's still people. Are there still people out there on the beach? The main chat. I mean, the main chat's on Discord. I mean, it says, well, I guess I could tag you in it. Guess this was a tornado going offshore. Definitely looks like a wall cloud right there. And a little bit of scud. Let me get that off of there now. Alright, so let me switch back over to Radar Mega. You did good, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a bunch. All right, we tagged you in there now, so you should be able to find it. It's all good, Max. You got to look on Discord to find those things out. Because usually I'll say it on there before I do anything else. But it's all good, man. Good to have you here, buddy. Good to have you here. Yeah, just give it time. There's more. There's plenty more to look at. Yeah, that was a pretty good that was a pretty notable CC drop. Oh, that there's more damage coming in. Guys are sending in more damage. All right, so we're probably going to be looking at damage here for a bit here, and if something crazy pops up, then we'll probably switch back over. Here's a new picture of damage right here. This is a little bit more significant. Roof's torn out and the exterior wall's been destroyed. So this is looking a little bit closer to EF2 damage, maybe even a little bit, maybe mid-range EF2. Hard to say right now. But yeah, this was in Chicago, by the way, Max. We were on stream as this was happening. I'm probably going to see a boatload more before we're done tonight. Oh, it's in McCook County. So this was over towards like Elgin. That one also had a pretty significant CC drop with it. So yeah, it's pretty crazy to see what happened here today. Like, it's crazy how things can ramp up so quick, you know? It's crazy. So as far as severe thunderstorm warnings, we're going to check that out again. Looks like the storm's gone up to 2-inch hail now, so we haven't seen anything super significant just yet. Will we even reach tennis ball size hail? That's the question right now. That is the real question right now. If you guys find any more Twitter pictures and you're able to share them without any issue, keep it coming. Oh, just sent it. Good stuff, Isaiah. Good stuff, man. You're voting Granny Smith. That might not be a good move. Okay, so here's some more damage from Cook County. This is over. This is in the same county that Chicago's in. Can't really zoom in too much, but from what I can see here, it definitely looks like at least EF1 damage. I'm not an expert though. Yes, indeed you are, by the way. I did get to look at that before I started the stream. I haven't made much mention of it. Obviously, I haven't had too much time. Yeah, I can't really zoom in on the picture, so I don't know for sure. At least not on the computer. Probably could look at it on my phone and probably get a better look. Oh, by the way, did I not tag you on the main chat, by the way? Cool weather maps. Also, guys, let's not flood the main chat. We can go to damage and report, storm damage and reports. But yeah, just post that there. Anyway, go back to Radar Mega, and we'll just keep on flip-flopping back and forth as needed. Okay, I did. Good. But we can go to storm damage and reports for the pictures and the photos. The photos, videos, etc. Hello, Jones' mom. Thanks for the sub. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you are safe. If you happen to be in Illinois right now, or if you're near a dangerous storm, hopefully you're taking shelter and you're safe. Anyway, welcome. Either way, welcome. Oh, there we go. It's gone up to tennis ball size. So any of the tennis ball size hail voters, you guys are on the right track right now. Just hope that this storm doesn't get any bigger hail. Otherwise, it's going to come back to bite you. But so far, it looks like you guys that have voted for tennis ball size hail, you are currently winning. But this is a discrete storm, so it has plenty of energy to work with here. Also has a little bit of rotation here, too. This is in Morrill County, Nebraska, by the way. And I don't know why I have not charged my phone yet. I know I need to. The storm is really starting to form a really impressive hail core here. Okay, so this is actually confirmed by trained weather spotters to have tennis ball size hail. So like I said, anyone who voted tennis ball size hail, you're in the lead right now. This is about to hit Bridgeport in just a second. All right. I'll take a look at those real quick while I'll take a look at those off stream, and then we can probably discuss them a little bit. Probably between now and tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Oh, also, anyone that's a regular on the channel, um, you know that Kyle, one of our top guys, our top mods here, he actually sent me a sounding just before I started streaming that I didn't even get a chance to look at. So I guess we'll take a look at what we saw beforehand, and depending on how things went in Chicago, this could even become a video in the future where we discuss things. Okay, by the way, I just saw your sounding. By the way, cool weather maps. Yeah, definitely looks like you have potential for some linear action for sure. Still isn't anything like super crazy, but I think you meet the requirements just enough to maybe get severe. Isaiah, I don't think that tornado was on the ground very long. I think it was a very short-lived tornado. It touched down for a moment, did a little bit of damage, and then it lifted. If so, that's probably the best case scenario too. Hopefully that'll keep the injury numbers down and etc. But also, so here's the sounding from earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up for you guys. I'll look at those a little later. Like I said, we'll discuss those a little bit later. Also, here's the sounding from earlier today. This was at about maybe 3 or 4 o'clock. But sounding looks actually really impressive, especially with the low level shear here. Like I said, about 35 to 40 knots. More than sufficient enough. Hey, Baconator, this is a sounding that Kyle had sent before the stream had started. Good, that's good news. Always good to hear. But here you go, Baconator. Here's a look at that skew T sounding. Lapse rates were rather low, but numbers were good. The EHI was really impressive. Yeah, we got to work on that. We're going to have to work on that. All three of you, you, Isaiah, and cool weather here. We're going to teach you how to read those QTs a lot better. But anyway, though, well, that'll probably be another day. Could even be this weekend if nothing's going on with the weather, and if you guys have no plans. I'm not going to say that it didn't hit Chicago directly, but it may not have done significant damage. It may have been a little bit lighter on the damage side. So long as that's the case, I'm happy. The images are still pretty crazy, though. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, so severe thunderstorm warnings are still in effect. We're up to 7. Largest hail I've seen right now is a 2.5-inch hail. So anyone that's voted tennis ball size, You're looking pretty good right now. New severe thunderstorm watch, eh? Why are they not popping up in my alert feed? That's really odd. Gotta find a better radar site. A warning, the watch will pop up in just a second, or it should. Chicago O'Hare did get a little bit of damage towards the western end, but it seems like it was. It seems like it's been minor so far. I'm still checking this. I'm still checking around on Twitter off screen, and also some of my mods are as well. So if anything pops up, we'll let you know. But yeah, I have heard some reports towards the west side that there was some damage, but it seems like it's for the most part relatively minor. Of course, everything's still pretty fresh and coming in. Probably won't know the full scope until really tomorrow. Although this tornado did happen during the middle of the afternoon, so maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll end up seeing a little bit more in the way of damage photos. It's tough to say at this time, though. Baconator, didn't you say, didn't you say that you were inside the significant hail tag here? Why would you want 20-pound bowling ball size hail? That would decimate your house. That is very true, Joan. Very true. Ladies and gentlemen, Baconator Henry, or as Lexi calls him, Marty McFly. Yeah, and you are in this severe thunderstorm watch, by the way. It just took them 10 years to issue it. Oh, you're one county away, actually. Wow. That's even funnier, actually. Poor contingents. He wants to see severe weather so bad. But honestly, it might be a good thing because he's wishing for 20-pound bowling balls for hail. If that ends up hitting your house, you're in a mess, right? God forbid that actually hits you. Because that would almost be like having a tornado hit. What are you thinking? What's wrong with you? That basement's not going to save you from hail, okay? Maybe your storm shelter might. Maybe a real storm shelter with like a bunker. Yeah, exactly. Grapefruit size is big enough. Please explain to him. Your basement is not going to save you from hail. Not from bowling ball size hail. Yeah, 2 feet thick concrete. I sure hope that saves your house, saves you. Your house is done though. Oh, Isaiah's talking about pea-sized hail. That's cute. Oh, hello. Tornado warning here. So anyone new to the stream here, I have my own little custom tornado siren. It's dubbed with guitars, but this is a tornado warning towards Van Buren County and Michigan here. We're gonna go up there and see what we got. This looks like it's towards Keeler and Decatur here. And also, I can't seem to pull up the warning right now. What the heck? Can I please pull up details with this warning? Uh-oh. There we go, finally. So this is capable of producing a tornado. It's radar indicated. It's over towards Watervliet or 10 miles northwest of Dogawak, moving east at 45. Some other towns that we need to watch over will be Decatur at 9:45 and also Lawton. These are from the same storm. This is from the same complex of storms that went through Chicago here. Not quite what they used to be. A little bit more linear in nature, but it's these little inflow notches that we have to keep an extra close eye on from this point now. Whenever these storms get into the severe thunder or tornado watch here, making a lot of botches here. And to go back to what I was saying, also Baconator, insurance exists, yes, but the problem is, do you think they're gonna cover bowling ball sized hail? Just gonna let you think about that there. Gonna go ahead and check this storm on velocity here as it heads towards Decatur here. Nothing super crazy on velocity here. Well, actually, strike that. Over towards Keeler, it looks pretty impressive there. Nice little touch of red and green couplet action there. They're probably not going to believe you. Just want you to know that. Baconator. Just want you to know that bowling ball sized hail, they're not going to believe you. They're going to believe that you decided to go up to your house with a cannon and shoot the bowling ball at it about 50 times and your house got wrecked. Dang it, Baconator. Quit deleting people's comments. But here's the couplet right here that we're interested in for its potential to maybe produce a tornado. Not the strongest couplet that we've seen, but about close to 80 mile per hour gate to gate. Yeah, typically, Joan, these storms will lift pretty quick. Just as quickly as they typically will drop a tornado, they'll start to lift. And some rare exceptions, we could see long tracks, but the severe setup for this is definitely not one of those. I'm pretty sure it's not. And even then, you saving it in the freezer would mean absolutely nothing because guess what? Your power's not going to work. Meaning that bowling ball size hail is going to be melting. You get those in Missouri. We've had a few of those here where I live as well. Although it's a lot more rare. You sure your generator's still going to be working? You don't think that bowling ball sized hail won't destroy that generator too? I'm pretty sure you haven't thought this one through. The thing that I want you to realize, Baconator, is that you know the kind of updraft that you would need just to produce baseball sized hail would actually be about a 200-mile-per-hour updraft, right? So, like, if you want a 20-pound bowling ball sized hail, I'm telling you, man, you're not going to like it. It's not going to go well. I know you're out here trolling. I hope. But come on, man. Think this through. Okay, so we'll go back to the severe thunderstorm warnings in the meantime. We're not going to change the map. We're going to stick with the tornado warning here. But for those of you that did vote in this little hail poll tonight, we're still sitting at tennis ball sized hail here. So whoever voted tennis ball sized hail right now is in good shape. Anyone else who voted for bigger? I don't know. And that includes me because I was thinking maybe 3-inch hail would be possible. He's not being mean, Baconator. I can be mean and delete your comment, though. Besides, I'm telling you the truth. You don't want bowling ball sized hail, I'm telling you. Looks like this rotation's quickly diminishing, too. I mean, it's still there, but actually, it might be a little bit pronounced. But it's such a small, like, pixelated area here. This could produce a tornado, but I'm doubtful, though. Out here trolling right now, Baconator. Shame on you. Hi, Mia. Why the long face? It's a new rotation over here towards Woodlands and Sister Lakes, too. Or Woodland Beach, I should say. You're talking a bunch of nonsense, Baconator. You are talking a bunch of nonsense. I think I actually heard about that, Joan. I heard about that. How long ago was that? Because I remember an incident a few years back. But yeah, grapefruit size hail do a number to you if it hits you. If I remember correctly, grapefruit size hail can even puncture holes through the siding of your house. Yeah, I thought I remembered hearing about that correctly. Shut up, Baconator. Oh, okay, that scan actually looks pretty impressive now. That scan's a little bit alarming. So we'll have to see what this ends up bringing forth here. This could end up becoming a tornado on the ground here, folks. Still radar indicated at the moment, but this could easily change. Yeah. That's just half dollar size hail. I've been hit by golf ball size hail before. It stings. And this happened just after football practice too, which was kind of crazy. But that was like back when I was a kid. Like literally, we ended football practice that day, and then all of a sudden, I noticed that the clouds were getting pretty dark. I already kind of saw the structure of the clouds in the middle of practice, but in order to not get my head taken off by my own teammates, I kind of focused on what was around me. But towards the end of practice, I was like, I don't know if I like the look of that. Run into the car, and then all of a sudden, we're getting clobbered by hail. So we started hearing a couple of rumbles of thunder. Yeah, it was fun. Oh no, that's your fault right there, man. Hate to tell you. All right, and just as quick as that rotation is ramped up, it's kind of trended back down just a little bit. This is pretty common within a line segment here. I think I'm actually going to take this split screen here. Okay, so I think now what I'm going to do here is switch this to velocity. Oh. Oh, you got complacent there. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's usually how it happens with a lot of people. And then they usually get clunked, and then after that, it's like, alright, I've learned my lesson. That hail made sure you will remember me. Alright. So I'm gonna vote. So I'm gonna have you guys vote on something. Should I time out Baconator? This rotation is starting to ramp up, but it's getting in a more confined environment. Oh, that's one vote for yes. If you get three, you're out. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've had my share of close encounters, especially with lightning within the last 3 years. Jeez, Isaiah. And there's also one other thing. Okay, you can't beg people to vote. And you know what? Just for that, you've also uh, you've also forgotten on one wild card. And guess what? That's me. So guess what? Goodbye. Don't worry, he'll be back. He'll be back in a few minutes. He will be back. But in the meantime, though, since people want to talk about ceiling fan size hail, you dingus, I do see two different points of rotation here with this little cell here. See this one to the south of Lawrence here. I am concerned that that actually could be producing. And then there's this one over here that's just to the south, or just to the west of Decatur. Excuse me. I saw that. Yep, he sure did. But now you all can call him Marty McFly and get away with it. And if anyone wants context, just let me know. As if I wouldn't have already known that you joined on that alt. You act as if I don't already know this. Well, here's some good news. That newest scan just came in, and the rotation's starting to weaken now. So hopefully this didn't drop. If it did, then it was brief, very brief. Let's hope this continues to go down a weakening trend. Alright, you two, chill out. I don't need you two singing on stream. Save that for Discord. Alright, you two, stop singing. I'm not even going to say you two are arguing, you two are singing. Okay, so inflow notch here towards Decatur still has to be watched out for. Because it still looks like it's going to try to do something. But I'm not too convinced it will. This is going to be right on that little sector of the warm front. It's pretty much going to ride this all the way off to the east here until it gets into a less favorable environment. So this is the only tornado warning that we have right now. As far as anything else is concerned, it looks like that storm that had the tennis ball size hail is now weakened a bit. It's dropped down to golf ball size. Yeah, this could recycle as well. Joan, I'm thinking for the moment we could see this part of the storm start to take over here. This more northern side probably looks like it's going to be dealing with more rain-cooled air. It's not really going to have a point of inflow so easily anymore. So it's going to be this area over here towards Decatur that we'll have to be watching from this point. Welcome back, Cool Weather Maps. Hey, welcome back, contingents. Nice. I'm going to look on Twitter while I'm looking on radar, while I'm keeping an eye on the radar. If we go through Philly, get Cookburger. Noted. Alright, so I'm going to check out some damage here. See if there's any additional damage here I could find in Chicago. Might need to get that taken care of then, don't you think, Baconator? All right, what do you have on Discord? Another damage video? Okay, we'll look at that in just a minute. Did you post it in main chat? All right, no problem, Jones mom. Appreciate Joan. We'll see you in a little bit. We aren't going anywhere. We'll be here for a bit. All right. Okay, I guess we'll show some more damage in just a minute here. We'll check this one more time to make sure this hasn't gone observed. Doesn't look like it. This is producing a quarter-sized hail here. Oh. Gotta be careful of the water logs, guys. This tree damage is from Chicago and Midwest storm chasers. A lot of tree damage. And this is just outside of Chicago here. This is in Hodgkins, Illinois. Trees uprooted, power lines down. Definitely indicative of EF1 to EF2 damage. So it's pretty consistent. So I'm pretty confident in saying that that's most likely what the rating would be for this tornado. Well, that's pretty funny. Oops. Just trying to clear off all my notifications on there, and apparently that happened. Whoops. So I guess now we're getting to see somebody on here feeding a giraffe. Is you, yeah. Is you feeding a giraffe, man? Yeah, bet that was terrifying. Also, make sure you guys are really careful of the watermarks. We don't want to get any copyright issues and get this stream taken down. This one's really trying to do something over here. Just north and northeast of Decatur. I just don't think it's gonna find it in it to do anything. Like I said, it's starting to get away from those more ideal parameters here. You good, dude. You good. But yeah, if it has a watermark on it, leave it alone. I mean, you can still post it on Discord, but it's nothing we can actually use. Like nothing we could post on stream. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that either. You'd be better off just leaving the watermark on, if anything, because we don't want to make it seem like it's a video that's ours when it's not, obviously. So, gotta be smart about that. The whole copyright game is pretty Pretty interesting one. There's a whole lot of ins and outs when it comes to that. It's pretty frustrating, if anything. I looked at things for Friday. I looked at some of the stuff on Friday. We'll talk about that later. Told you that already. Cool weather maps. We'll probably discuss that today and tomorrow. Or more so tomorrow. Because within the next hour or so, I'm probably going to have to call this a stream so I can get ready for work tomorrow. I really don't want to. It's been a rough week. The temperatures are only getting warmer. The better rested I am, the better I can perform at work and the faster I can get out of there. Because all I'll tell you is summertime landscaping is not for the faint of heart, especially if you do it professionally. Speaking of which, though, contingents, these two might have potential as admin in the future. Couplet here is starting to look a lot less impressive, thankfully, but there's still an inflow notch, and that's the only thing about this storm. It still has me a little bit concerned. I don't blame you for feeling that way as far as summer is concerned. I work in it, though, so yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah, like today I had to work for about a good 10 hours in it, so yeah. And I live in the south, so it's pretty hot. This storm is still trying. Like each scan, it starts to weaken and then it starts to ramp back up. That's a little bit high, don't you think, Baconator? What exactly did you eat to get it that high, man? It's not good. It's no good. Oh, I got quite the farmer's tan. I got quite the farmer's tan. Only problem is I don't wear shorts, so my legs are about as pale as all can be. Then again, I also have a decent bit of melatonin in me naturally as it is, so kind of balances out. Oh, you didn't eat anything. Turns out you didn't have your. Good lord. Blood sugar over 4,000. Yeah, he's either bulletproof or just lucky. Maybe both. I don't even think it goes up that high though, does it? Maybe 400. Are you sure it's 4,000? Yeah, if it's 4,000, I'm pretty sure he would have died. Well, whatever the case, jeez. Whether I don't care what the number is, that's insane. I don't know if dude was exaggerating or not, but jeez. I'm not even diabetic, and I know that that's a crazy number. Even if it's 400, it's still a crazy number. The number that you're at, Baconator, is pretty high as well. Wow. Ooh, 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 okay. All right, it looks like that Tylenol's starting to wear off now. That's starting, tooth's starting to hurt pretty bad. Oh boy. Huh. Let's not turn this into a debate. Um, Hang on. I'll have to talk with you about that in a little bit. Um, Cool weather maps. I can't think off the top of my head. Mm. Fair enough, Isaiah. Oh gosh. Okay, let me try to get my head back right. So let me read that comment again. How do you add bots to Discord? Uh, Shoot. It'd be easier for me to pull it up on my phone and tell you, but my phone needs to charge right now. Shoot. I can't really remember to be honest. Baconator? No, my tooth is freaking driving me nuts right now. Like it's right towards the crown of the tooth, but I'm alright. I'm alright. I can finish this stream. Or I can at least hold out for another hour. After that, I probably won't make it. Just kidding. But Baconator, do you know how to add any bots to Discord? Or could you show Cool Weather Maps how to do that? Mm, it's wisdom teeth. Don't worry, you're gonna deal with it soon enough. Maybe. I thought I got away from it scot-free, but apparently I didn't. It came in like extra late in life too. Yes, this one's hurting so bad it's actually giving me a headache. No, I don't need to end the stream. I'm fine. My question to you, if your blood sugar is that high or your blood glucose glucose is that high, why are you still here on stream talking about it? You need to do something about that. That is very high. That's actually high. Like it's not very well, no. That's not good, that's for sure. Definitely need to do something to manage it. Yes, a lot of water, please. Yeah, that's yeah, it'll go down once you do something about it, what you need to do right now. I will stop this stream if I have to in order to get you to do what you need to do, okay? Yes, I agree with Isaiah. You should stop being hard headed. Drink some water and get that thing down. Oh, wait, that sounded bad. It does, but it needs to start going down soon, even a little bit. It doesn't need to be at a normal level, normal level just like that, but it does need to go down. I probably need something like that, Joan. Because right now, man, oh man. Okay, I'll take your word for it. But you better do. But if it persists and you end up going to the hospital, don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say we didn't try to get you to listen. Well, okay, so it looks like this rotation is broadened out actually a bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. The other warnings right now. All right, let's not get too far into that, Isaiah. He knows the risk. He can we can tell him all he wants. He has to make the decision himself. He's a grown man. So this is the only tornado warned and tornado possible tagged the storm at the moment. So, ooh, maybe after that, depending on what the next 30 minutes do as far as hail is concerned, I may actually end it. We're probably going to see this severe thunderstorm warning persist and the tornado warning begin to expire in the next little bit here. I haven't seen anyone use commands in a while. Okay, so 9 minutes left on this tornado warning. I'll probably expect it to expire within the next couple of minutes. Yes. Whenever there's severe weather, I often try to stream, but also depends on my work schedule, considering the fact that, oh man, my tooth. It also depends on what time I get off of work. Sometimes I'm able to be back at home in time to do a stream, and then other times I don't. I live in Atlanta, so the traffic can be a little bit crazy. But thank you for hitting that bell, by the way. Also, if you know anyone else that's interested in the weather, of course, please share the stream or share the channel. Because I'm gonna share a little something personal with you guys. My mom is having her birthday come soon. I would tell you the age. However, the thing is, you don't tell a Southern woman's age. Otherwise, yeah. I don't want to get smacked upside the head. But, yeah. She said a cool gift to her from me would actually be if I got to 500. So, if you want to help out with that, definitely share the channel. But her birthday is August 11th. So, less than 1 month from now. Hmm. Good. Let Wyatt unsub then. Because Wyatt did things that he shouldn't have done, of course. So, yeah. But the stream is pretty cool. Well, that's nice. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. We try to be relatively lax here until we don't need to be when it comes to the weather. If it's more serious, of course, we get more serious. But otherwise, other than that, we try to keep it pretty lighthearted here. We try to keep it lighthearted and respectful, and kind of entertaining too in different ways. Just more humorous than anything else. Isaiah, that guy Voldemort wants that attention. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't always have to. I mean, it's like living life serious all the time. You're not gonna enjoy yourself as much. I mean, there's a time and place for everything. Discretion is always key, but my eyes, you gotta give yourself time to have fun. Give yourself time to decompress. No. I don't blame you, Joan. I'm right. I try to be right there with you, but unfortunately, still a little young. And well, even though for the most part I think I do a decent job, sometimes it still finds me. For example, the person that they're talking about in stream, I guess in a sense that was kind of my fault because I let them into the fold and it went wrong. But I take responsibility for that. And there's still people that are angry at that person too, so we gotta try to keep things as civil as we can. So, Isaiah, no cussing them out. Please and thank you. He's too slammed right now to disagree. I feel that. Nah, here's what you'll learn as you get older, Isaiah. The more attention that you give somebody that doesn't deserve it, the worse the situation gets. It's gonna make you it's gonna make you more miserable until you decide to cut them off, pretty much. And that's in just about any situation. Bro vids. Hang on. Bro vids, I use Radar Omega, by the way. Why'd you retract your message? I was gonna answer it. No, he retracted his message. I was happy to answer that. But yeah, I'm using Radar Omega, and I do pay for it. It's $9 to get it originally. That's okay, man. It's no problem. Yeah, that's really the best thing you can do is ignore most people. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure if whoever was running the stream at whoever has the stream at like 1,000 plus views, they try to keep things clean, but at that point, I almost feel like it'll be impossible to keep up with because the chat room will be moving so fast that your eyes couldn't even keep up with it. So I can only imagine how difficult that would be. But yeah, bro vids, I use Radar Omega. It's $9 initially to get it. There are like certain tier memberships that you could get where you get like special features, like certain radar types, satellite imagery, weather models, etc. But yeah, the initial cost would be $9, but I'd say it's worth it, especially if you're like heavily into weather. You're like if you like looking into stuff like velocity data, vertically integrated liquid, just like really taking a nosedive, like a deep dive into the more advanced weather stuff. It's definitely a little bit more than your run of the mill radar app, that's for sure. I think that's probably a command we need to make is if anyone's asking what radar app I'm using. I don't know why we never thought of doing that before. That makes so much sense when I actually think about it. Oof, dang. Yeah. But there's a lot of people that actually use this on this radar Omega here. Um Actually Ryan Hall uses it and he's also sponsored by them. And then there's a few storm chasers that use radar Omega as well. Yeah, those are yeah, radar Omega and radar scope are probably the two best ones right now. Eventually if this channel gets like really big, that is true, contingents. That is true. But I am answering a question. So, I mean, who knows? You're probably about to play a game with your cousin. I don't blame you. I'm probably going to get off of here in just a little bit because it looks like things are starting to settle down here. What I want to do is once the channel gets a little bit bigger and if I can afford it, I want to see what WSV3 is like. Good night, Isaiah, man. Have a good night. Enjoy the game. See you next time, man. We'll see you on Discord. I hope so too, cause this is not fun. but um, but yeah, I'm hoping to upgrade to a WSV3, cause I think graphics wise it looks a little bit smoother than Radar Omega. No, no, I don't think Joan was going to bed just yet. Maybe she is, but I'm probably gonna have to go to a dentist and get it taken care of. Because it feels like it's the pain is more so towards the top of the tooth. I think Baconator's trying to take care of it, so just let him do what he's gonna do. I think Baconator's got it. Might just need a fill-in or something. I don't know. But whatever is going on, man, this stings. Like, it's sometimes almost mind-numbing how much it hurts. And I have a pretty high, man. People have told me how high my pain threshold is. Oh yeah, Isaiah's calling it a night. You're good. You're good. Baconator is just a little. I guess with Baconator's blood glucose, he gets a little bit hyperactive. Okay, just trying to shake all this off. All right. Well, as far as the hail poll, we've closed out. Looks like anyone who voted for tennis ball size hails probably won. So congratulations to you guys who have done that. Well, all right. Well, in the meantime, though, I think this is pretty much it as far as the tornado watch is concerned. We'll go ahead and look at each of the severe thunderstorm warnings real quick, and then I think I'm going to call this a stream. We'll start out by looking at this one over here towards Missouri. Maybe late in the evening we could see something. So this storm has been confirmed to bring 60 mile per hour. Yeah, this storm has confirmed 60 mile per hour winds with this. Uh, so it looks like the next areas in line here will be Bismarck in Missouri, of course, Park Hills, Iron Mountain Lake, and maybe down the line Pilot Knob and Ironton. So I will try. I will try. I have some Tylenol at least, so that'll help. And there's some Oragel that I could grab if the worst comes to worst. Oh, it's all south of you? That's good. Neither did I, contingents. Neither did I, not at all. I mean, it was only a 2% this morning when I made my morning video. I wasn't even expecting to go live today. I was trying to avoid it because the condition of this computer. Ooh, wow. Starting to hit really hard now. This is our little tornado possible storm from earlier. Starting to look less impressive. And then after that, it's pretty much a similar deal across the board here. I think I'm probably just going to call it a night. My tooth is driving me nuts here. But alright, guys. I appreciate you all that have come into the stream and those of you that have subscribed, especially those of you that have talked on chat, especially tonight. Welcome to the community. Very tight-knit around here. But shut up, Baconator. That being said, this has been Tire Metal at Weatherman with the rest of the mods here, the rest of the team. Guys, take care. Have a good night. And I'll see you soon, probably, because the pattern is still very active right now.